Hi, Tech Hillbilly here. So, here's our grapes. We just got some road fabric down. We stripped out a bunch of weeds. This year, this garden so far is a disaster. It's overgrown. So my plan is to put sheep in here, but I need to put an electric fence around the grapes. That's powered by a battery. So I'm going to show you all what I've put together and how that's going to go. I have some batteries that we had left over. A couple of old truck batteries and a couple of quad batteries here. We had some over there also, but those are all completely dead. These all held a charge of more than 12 volts. Now these aren't deep cycle batteries, which ideally we would use deep cycle batteries for the electric fence, but you know what? These are free. So I'm going to use one of these truck batteries here and see how it works. If not, we can always double them up. No big deal. So basically, actually, I have a battery in here that I've already, it's not going to be one of these, it'll be this guy. So here's a toolbox, just a basic DeWalt toolbox. I'm not sure, I think it's a 24-inch toolbox here. I've assembled some parts, starting with this old excavator battery here. No, this is an old skid steer battery. It also holds above 12 volts. Got a charge controller here. A little $15 10 amp charge controller. Now my original plan was to hook up a charge controller and an inverter and use an AC powered electric fence energizer. But you know what? I picked up one on Amazon. Now it's Chinese, of course, but isn't everything made in China these days? So we might be able to bypass, well, not the charge controller, but bypass the inverter, okay? And use a DC powered, this is a DC or AC powered energizer. It's 2 joules, that's what it's rated, that's what they say it is. So that's enough to keep the sheep away from the grapes, probably. Got this off Amazon. It was like 70 bucks or 75 bucks. All right. So we got a free battery, almost free battery, charge controller, DC powered inverter, and I've got a solar panel. It's in my car. I'm gonna go get it out. It's a little 50-watt solar panel, or I could use a 25-watt. But I might start with the 50-watt solar panel. See how that works. Tell you the truth, I think a 25-watt would be sufficient. Got a wrench here, just to... Oh, and I got these battery caps. Since this isn't a, this is not a deep cycle battery, and so I have these connectors here that have posts for adding wire. So I'll just unscrew these. If I can get them. I screwed them in to test them, but basically you put wire in here, on these posts, the special posts, and because regular posts don't have these, regular car posts, or you know, deep cycle batteries usually have a threaded post sticking up. Since this one don't have it, I bought these connectors that where you can smash some wire in there. Anyway, so battery's going to go in here, charge controller. I'm going to mount these to the side. I got a little bit of hardware. It's in the car still. But and we'll go from there. I'll carry this down with a tractor. I mean, it's pretty heavy with that battery in there. But I'm going to hook everything up in here and then take it down to the orchard, install some wire down there, and then hook it all up. See how it works. So basically, for those crappy ones that are would have a little mini solar panel, they're rated. They're solar powered energizers. They're usually like really low joules. like 0.1 or 0.2. So I'm building one of my own for a lot cheaper, and we'll go from there. All right, so I take you, Billy, out. So here we have the energizer working. I've got it. I soldered on some little clips here so it can clip right onto the battery. And then we've also got the charge controller, which I'm gonna wrap that wire around that nut there. But for now, let's just touch it to it. You can see that it just came on. It's got no volts coming in because the solar is not yet plugged in. So, preliminary test looks good. All right. You can hear that sucker. Okay.